What's up, kids?
I was waiting.
So you've come, inmate. You're late. Next time we expect you in front of us within 2 seconds of our calling. We've got some new duties lined up for you. Let's call them special assignments. To the point, there are a number of places in your reality's society that may foster your rehabilitation. You will prove the value of these places to us in person.
Listen up, inmate.
We will select various locations that we suspect could be vital to your rehabilitation. That's Caroline. I'm not angry enough. Should you recognize a place that we mention, then you are to escort us there. You want to go explore? Are those ears of yours just for decoration? These special assignments are for the sake of your rehabilitation. Work just as hard at them as you do the rest of your duties. We will await you at the front of the door like this whenever their special assignments are available. Should you meet our expectations, we'll scrape together some sort of reward for you, so no slacking off. We ought to mention, these special assignments will not be available indefinitely. To phrase it for your comprehension, you will have until the end of the year to complete them. You are also required to continue working toward your rehabilitation to earn these assignments. We're really going out of our way for you here. Don't tell us we never did anything special for you. Oh, okay, I can take that out. I'm gonna have to explain to all of Japan why I'm going around with 2 girls and eye patches dressed like the Hitler Youth. But that's fine, we'll figure it out. We will now introduce the first special assignment. Are you prepared? I am prepared.
Very well.
Then listen closely. The first location we have chosen is one that has grown quite popular lately. It's purported to offer foods that simulate the feeling of being in space. The food is apparently massive enough to rival the size of the universe itself, and resembles a mysterious spacecraft. If this food exemplifies both the unknown and the vast nothingness of space, it is sure to stimulate the heart. Does this description bring any locations to mind? Well, if you know where it is, then escort us there immediately! Ellipses. It could be the Big Bang Burger over in Shibuya.
What'll you do?
Okay. You mean Big Bang Burger? Burger?
Oh.
Burger! Ah! Big Bang Burger! That name is fitting, I suppose.
Guide me, inmate.
We shall confirm our intel for ourselves. Lead the way. To the Big Bang Burger. Well, it is indeed shaped like a mysterious craft, but it's much smaller than I had expected. But you didn't order the right giant challenge one. Is this the meal they boasted to be as immense as the cosmos? I'm quite disappointed. Hey, inmate, you don't really expect some kind of reward out of this, do you? It's the Big Bang Challenge. So, humanity intends to generate its own universes now, does it?
You've got guts.
I've had enough of your smart remarks. Know your place, inmate. Oh, so they can get that large? The Big Bang Challenge. What an intriguing concept. For the sake of your rehabilitation, you are to take this challenge. Of course, you will take the largest they offer. We've already done this. Any objections, inmate? Oh, I got this. If anything, I'll respect your confidence. You'd better not disappoint us. I ended up taking the Big Bang Challenge. Thank you for waiting. Now that is some daunting mass! Well then, it's time to get the 30-minute Big Bang Challenge started. Ready? Begin! The last burger was downright insignificant by comparison. It's bigger than the inmate's entire stomach! Perhaps the moniker implies that any diner's stomach will suffer its own Big Bang. Would you care to try it? This is your rehabilitation, not ours.
That's right.
We are only here to observe you, and don't forget it! I predict this challenge shall be a fairly difficult one. Be that as it may, you must finish the food tower in its entirety. Failing to join the Clean Plate Club is a grave offense.
Okay.
Do you think it's a good idea to add even more crimes to your record? Get to the rehabilitating, inmate. Alright, let me just unhinge my jaw here. Not a bad start. But you've only just begun. I'm already full. You're stopping? Who said you could stop? No brakes! Work that jaw! My stomach is going to burst. Don't his eyes look rather dead to you? Perhaps he is glimpsing the vast emptiness of outer space. Hey, is he really alright? He's not about to keel over, is he? I don't think I can finish. I think he's about to pass out.
I suppose.
It appears this truly was too much for him to handle. Very well, let us pitch in.
Hey.
You're hopeless, inmate. You'd better be grateful that we're bailing you out of this. Phew, we did it. I had to say, you really held your own there. You almost didn't make it through, but we'll call this a success since your stomach didn't burst. I must say, though, I'm rather dissatisfied with this place's usage of the moniker Big Bang Burger. They certainly craft a meal of impressive size, but when compared to what the Big Bang generated, it's not grand in the least. Do humans have some sort of compulsion for exaggerating the sizes of things? Good question. In fact, this challenge raises quite a few of its own. You took the challenge for the sake of your rehabilitation, but who in their right mind would willingly consume so much food? Maybe I don't understand humanity at all. Say, inmate, why are humans always testing and pushing their limits? It's because they're humans. How preposterous. The simple inmate speaks as if he's an expert on humanity. Hey, Justine, maybe we should take the challenge ourselves. I just had the very same thought. If we were to thrust ourselves into this ordeal, perhaps we would discover some answers. Hey, person! How can I help you? We're taking the Big Bang Challenge. Well, there's a minimum age requirement to be eligible for the challenge. Could I interest you in our Lil Bang meal instead? It even comes with a toy. Don't you want a cute little spaceship? A spaceship? That's a burger, fries, and a juice for 500 yen. It'll be right up. Wait, we didn't ask for... It's too late now. Let's just settle for that today. I admit I am intrigued by the diminutive spaceship.
Well,
we didn't experience
any of the wonders of space, but at least the taste was passable. You seemed much more excited by the toy than the taste anyway. Shut up! I saw you eating around those pickle things or whatever they are, Justine. That wasn't food from this Earth. It was clearly a alien spawn of some sort. What? Is this true?
They're a delicacy.
I see. Well, they didn't taste bad. Seriously, what are they? I ate all of mine, you know. Calm down, Caroline. We're getting off track.
We're getting off the
at
subject.
Any rate, we've determined that hamburgers are incapable of conveying the majesty of space. While the toy spaceship helped to soften the blow, there's no denying the truth. Now we will formally acknowledge the completion of your task. Here is your reward.
Aragi Mabu.
You better work just as hard next time. We know about all sorts of locations that would aid your rehabilitation. I'm still taken aback by the truth. Your world is absolutely full of these shop places. For a reasonable fee, nearly every desire can be fulfilled, all as if it were nothing. That does sound interesting. I believe it may merit further research. Anyways, good work, inmate. Your final task for the day is to escort us back to the Velvet Room. Let's move.
I escorted the twins back to the Velvet Room as ordered. Do Phantom Thieves usually make an effort to announce themselves? You're in high school, right? I know a good part-time job. They still haven't caught whoever sent that calling card. I'm actually a Phantom Thief. Want to go grab some coffee? Did some idiot leak pictures again? Oh, it's raining.
I'm
Yet
hot.
again. Are we there yet? It's hard to breathe in here. Now for today's train news. Today's headlines are: calling card at the Madarame exhibit. The police are evaluating whether this is a true threat or a prank. Scam outbreak in Shibuya. Students are the primary victims. Organized crime is suspected here.
Hey!
Students are getting scammed? That's scary. You should be careful when you go to Shibuya.
What's this? A request to the student body. It says they're looking for information. I heard Principal Kobayakawa put it up. Please consult the Student Council President if you have any details.
So we can go to her for anything? Why the Student Council President, though? What does she have to do with Principal Kobayakawa?
I mean, Nijima-san is his favorite. Maybe that's why he asked her to do it.
How tragic.
It seems like most of society was surprised about what that artist did. He was someone who represented Japan. They probably trusted him based on the name alone. Indeed, we are easily manipulated by the names we see. However, this world is filled with fake names. For instance, this creature which you know well. It's called the Red King Crab, but it has a form a crab should not have. Amamiya-kun, look at the picture.
Give it a try.
The Red King Crab is biologically related to the hermit crab. So how is it different from a crab? Do you know? The number of legs.
This is it.
Not bad. That is correct. Crabs have 5 pairs of legs, but Red King crabs only have 4 pairs. The direction of the legs unfold is reversed too. Typically they face forward, but Red Kings do not. So what is a Red King crab if it's not a crab? Incidentally, the tamale of a crab isn't its brain, as some people say. It's actually the crab's liver and pancreas. As you can see, the world is full of deception. I saw some kind of paste like that in the fridge at LeBlanc, but it's not often you see real crab meat. Hey, why don't we get sushi for our next celebration? Oh, our name did spread a bit thanks to Madarame, but I bet people still wouldn't care if we came out and said we're the Phantom Thieves. You're right. I must agree. But what good would come of telling people our identities? Maybe they'd at least start treating us with some respect. Well, I can understand why you feel that way. That's just how things are now, but if we keep doing stuff like this, that will definitely change. We simply need to devote ourselves to the cause. Our praise will come later. What he said. I'm sure some people out there will understand. Ugh, I guess we just gotta act like modest heroes for now. She's cute, and I hear she's practicing hard. Should we tell Miss President? It's so unfair that she gets special treatment. It doesn't really concern me. Student Council, what's going on? I wish we were I were not our student. I don't want to have to pay full tuition.
President, what is the meaning of that posting?
Principal Kobayakawa put that up without my... We've already received some anonymous information. I heard some students are getting threatened. I'm so scared. Please do something. What?
They have dirt on me and they're demanding money? I can't go to the police, what should I do? Isn't this talking about the crimes that have been rumored to be occurring in Shibuya?
So there are even victims at our school. What should we do?
This isn't the responsibility of the student council. This is frightening for us too. Principal Kobayakawa called you in yesterday, right? Did he tell you anything about this?
Well, no. He's out today, but I will ask him tomorrow. Please wait on this for the time being.
If you say so.
My apologies for the confusion. Don't worry. I'll do something about all of this. Hey!
If we keep this up, I'm sure we'll get more supporters. But first we need a new target. I hope we can find a good one. And text message. I have some new info. Apparently there's a group of burglars terrorizing Shibuya. From what I hear, they only target restaurants and break in after they close for the day. Someone online was asking if it's the work of the Phantom Thieves. Just reading that got me really pissed off. We can't let people lump you guys in with petty thieves, right? No way. Yeah, you guys are way better than these jerks. Anyway, I heard they've been running away without leaving even a trace of evidence. That's all the information I have on them right now. Sorry. For now, I'll make a post on the fan site and ask for any more details people might know. Man, being famous really brings its own unique set of problems. But we don't really have any info. We'll just have to wait for Mishima to get a more solid lead. Okay, who's texting me? My job and my doctor. Let me go ahead and... I know it's raining, so I can get some bonus points by going to the Shibuya Diner. So let's go there today. And see what we can do in the evening. So anytime I can double up on social stats, that's a good way to avoid having to do it more often than I want to.
Oh!
I'll just get the surprise Sando again for the guts. Ta-da! More points!
For real? Nice.
And more knowledge.
Wanna head back?
You're back.
Alright, the news. Next up is entertainment. Complaints about the authenticity of artwork are flooding in from buyers after the Madarame debacle. It seems this scandal will continue to cause confusion in the art world for quite some time. The people who bought art from Madarame should have accepted the truth about it by now. Alright, crossword puzzle time.
Hey, hey!
I'll probably be better than I was last time. Here's hoping. A label for an unparalleled artist. Let's start here. A rough drawing. That could probably be a sketch. Yes, there's a C and then there's an H. I'm like, oh no, I can't spell it. Alright, how about this word? A Dutch painter? That would probably be Rembrandt. He's the only Dutch painter I know. I mean, was Van Gogh? No, Van Gogh was French. No, Van Gogh may have been... I don't know. I don't know about art. I've backed myself into a corner of now having to commit to whether I know about art. You can tell me in the comments how dumb I am. Alright, label for an unparalleled artist. M-A-S-T. Is it really just going to be master? Could have just asked me what Kawakami calls me all the time. Master of the arts. Okay. One of the most prolific painters or masters in painting, Pablo Picasso, also has one of the longest full names in art history. 103 letters total. What? What is his name?
I see.
Now I'm going to have to Google that. A little bit more knowledge. Okay. Let's go to the Central Street. Let's go to the Velvet Room because it's central. Maybe they'll have a job for me too. Hey, they're both here. Let me see if I can take them out again.
What are you gonna do today?
Alright, to name the location, Justine. Okay, yeah, so I can take them somewhere again. They want to go to one that many young people are said to visit. Here, one has the opportunity to view the fantasies of humans. We hear there are a variety of fantasies available for perusal there, and all outside of a palace. How strange. Yes, these fantasies, they are the cognitions of others given form. They will undoubtedly support your efforts. Does such a location sound familiar to you? Well, if you know where it is, escort us immediately.
What'll you do?
Movie theater.
Oh.
The what? The moving theater? If this place is this place cursed to wander the land or something?
Guide me, inmate.
We shall confirm our intel for ourselves. Lead the way.
Not bad for an inmate.
That was rather enjoyable, inmate. We won't underestimate the human imagination again. But you claim to have enjoyed yourself. But your scream... Oh, you claim to have enjoyed yourself, but your screams told quite a different story to anyone who could hear. It is no wonder now everyone mistakes us for elementary school students.
Shut up!
It was only because of that thing jumping out at my face. And you were just as scared, Justine. It certainly was startling. The eyes and the nose seemed to stretch right out at me. And it all began the moment I donned those black glasses. What exactly were those that we wore? 3D glasses. Oh, so there was some sort of trick to the glasses? But your own glasses are just normal ones, right? Your own attention wasn't wandering while we were caught up in the movie, was it? Why is it that humans even create such large and elaborate fabrications in the first place, though? Isn't the imagining of these things satisfying enough? Even dreaming seems like a superior pastime. Why do humans go so far as to spend their money just to witness fictional events? For the fun of it. What a naive notion. Humans are such simple-minded creatures. Perhaps humans immerse themselves in imaginary worlds as a means of escaping reality. Escape, as you say. That sounds rather human as well.
Don't tell me.
You wouldn't happen to be plotting an escape of your own, would you, inmate? No matter how much you might rail against it, you shall remain our inmate. Such is the very thought, even the very thought of such a foolish endeavor is pointless for you. Or could the line of thinking yet be another avenue of escaping reality?
Huh.
What a pathetic fantasy! I'll bet you were thinking of blasting away the cell door, weren't you? Don't even consider such crassness, Caroline. If he were to attempt such a blatant jailbreak, either our master or ourselves would notice immediately. Oh, and how would you do it, Justine? I would use a spoon to dig through the hole in the wall, or dig a hole through the wall and conceal it with a poster of some distractive image. Blowing open the door to the cell seems more impactful. They used that plan in one of the movie previews, correct? They wielded a bazooka and went about blowing everything up. Any recaptured escapee is executed on the spot. Freedom or death are the only options for an inmate on the lam. Suspense and excitement are necessary elements of any escape. Did you learn nothing from the movie, Caroline? Or were you simply enjoying yourself?
What?
Shut up! The inmate will settle this for us. Tell us how you try to escape. Would you blast the door or use a spoon? The spoon plot sounds good. Did you hear that, Caroline? Even the inmate knows such a crude plan like yours has no hope of succeeding. Whatever. It's not like he can actually escape either way. There's no harm in allowing yourself to fantasize a bit, every now and then. Indeed, today we learned more about the power of human imagination. No wonder such vile palaces plague humanity. You are hereby free to fantasize, but keep it in check, inmate. Your job is to focus on your rehabilitation. That being said, here is your reward. A Frey card. I think I could use that for their persona fusions. Back to the Velvet Room. I hear there's a forum about the Phantom Thieves. I've seen him on TV. He's famous, but he still rides the train like everyone else. Hey, isn't it that detective? The Phantom Thieves are kind of cool, huh?
What do you think about that?
Hey, that calling card sent to the Madarame exhibit. Do you think...
I was wondering about that.
Yeah, I think it's just like the one sent to Kamoshida. People online are saying the Phantom Thieves are behind this.
Cool.
There's already a fan site with a bunch of requests posted on it. I can't
so
believe there are
cool.
real-life superheroes. If it's happened twice, it's probably going to happen again. Can't wait to see who's next.
Oh, yes.
Sounds like a lot of people are going to be on that trip to the studio tomorrow. Do you guys get to see the show too? I wouldn't mind seeing that. I like talk shows. Ooh, and variety shows. Wonder if they're talk about the Phantom Thieves. They certainly get plenty of attention on TV and the internet. Though I'm a little worried about what might happen if the media gets people too riled up. Oh, that reminds me. Have you guys covered totalitarianism yet? It's a governmental structure that unites its people under a single ideology and authoritarian control of the masses. In theory, it brings the people together under one ideal. That definitely comes with logistical benefits, but it also means forcing ideals on people, assimilating the unwilling. And that's how wars get started.
How about you?
Alright, here's a question. Where does totalitarianism take things a step further than authoritarianism? Controlling public thought.
Exactly.
I'm surprised you knew that. Yes, a totalitarian government tries to control the culture, morals, and even thoughts of its people. To minimize dissidence, they try to assimilate everyone into one ideology. Even reading the room can be seen as a form of personal assimilation. You all do that too, right? I try to, though I'm not great at it. It's not a bad skill to have. It can even help you survive the modern world. But you can't do it too much. If you make an echo chamber, then the people whose opinions differ might get hurt. Some points for me.
So,
I'd like to remind you all to keep a strong sense of self and an open mind, so we can disagree and still live in harmony. I guess class is almost over. That's it for today. A strong sense of self, huh? We need to make sure we don't lose sight of what we believe in, too.
Sounds like the principal's trying to get info on the students. Why do you think he's doing that? It's probably because of Mr. Kamoshida, right? Considering what happened with Suzuki-san. Huh? I heard Principal Kobayakawa knew about the sexual harassment too, and just turned a blind eye to it. I bet he wants to snuff out any rumors now. Even the volleyball team was told to keep quiet. That's the worst! So that's what he's using Nijibe-senpai for? Oh yeah, rumor has it she knew as well. Isn't that horrible? Chick's all noble about it too. Nijima-senpai knew?
Of all people, shouldn't you be aware of the fact that rumors are wrong?
What is the meaning of
Most
this,
of the
Principal
time.
Kobayakawa? Why did you post that notice?
It was all for your sake.
If we get the students to believe that you knew about things before they happened, it becomes reality.
I thought the more information you had, the easier your investigation would become. And did any information arise about the case I asked you to look into?
Nothing yet. I will pass the details along if anything comes up. Right now, there is a more pressing issue. It appears there are students at Shuchen who are being threatened by a criminal organization. A student who saw your posting came to us looking for help. I'd like to request a countermeasure.
Isn't this some sort of mistake? I can't believe this would happen to the students of our academy. Now is no time for such problems. There is still lingering concern regarding the Phantom Thieves.
But we received a request for help.
I'm rather busy at the moment. If you wish to do something, you will need to act on your own.
Sir, are you sure about this? I'm still investigating your case as well.
Yes, that's correct. It works out perfectly. My intentions have borne fruit. This criminal organization must be the connecting factor. If you pursue this criminal issue, you'll surely find clues about the Phantom Thieves.
But that's absurd.
So, let's say this rumor is true. Do you intend to ignore those students in trouble?
That should be the question she's asking you.
Your sister would have solved this easily if she were in your position. My expectations of you are very high. I hope you don't disappoint.
So, what kind of person would be a bigger target than Madarame? I wonder. I guess it'd have to be someone who's the talk of the town. That's quite a vague prerequisite. Don't we have any more specific ideas? A crooked politician. Huh. Yes, that is an interesting line of thought. Either way, we'll need a lead before we can begin anything. We'll just have to go look for that as we go. If only there was a big target just lying around for us.
Hey,
Tomorrow's the field trip to the TV station, isn't it? Maybe our next target will be a celebrity. Alright, who is calling me? I can hang out with... Oh, I can hang out with Kasumi. I don't think I've done that yet. I was thinking I need to make good on our deal. No time like the present, right? We can start hammering those basics into you anytime. Alright, go let Kasumi hammer things into me. Ta-da! How about we meet at Inokashira Park? Okay. Sorry, I never actually know when this phone is working. Anyways, I'll see you at Inokashira Park.
I think that's good.
Not bad, Amamiya-senpai. You're pretty flexible, and you catch on so fast. At this rate, you'll have the fundamentals down in a heartbeat. My body is aching just from mimicking Kasumi's poses. It's all about the harmony between internal and external oblique muscles. I can't get enough of it. We're just getting started.
I knew it!
Well, feisty, are we? I'm glad to hear it. Expert-level gymnastics are beautiful, but they demand a lot of stretching. Alright, let's continue. I stretched with Kasumi.
Good effort.
Enough stretching for now. And, I'd like to continue with our training, but I'm actually not doing so great at the moment. I'm not sure I could manage anything too strenuous. Next time, then. Thank you for understanding.
I was thinking...
Do you remember how I said I wanted to talk to you about something? I've been feeling like I'm stuck in this slump. No matter how much I practice, I just can't get any better. I went to my coach about it, but she told me to take some time off from gymnastics. According to her, I need to think about who I really am. The idea is not to stop doing gymnastics, just she wants me to take a break. I see. I've never had an issue that practice couldn't solve, but now I have no idea what to do. So, I want you to help me, Amamiya-senpai.
You know...
Even if we're not doing gymnastics, will you still keep going out with me? Will you keep... Yeah, still keep going out with me, that's what she said. No problem.
Thank you so much.
I've heard my coach praising me. She says, Kasumi's greatest weapon has always been her boldness. And honestly, that used to be true. I was totally fearless, confident. Gymnastics was a fun challenge. But ever since I started high school, I've been in a slump. I got taller for one, and there were some other complications. Like, I can't move how I want anymore. Like, it's not even my own body. I kind of fell into a depression. It got pretty bad.
But...
When you helped me in Shibuya, something occurred to me. When I saw how fearless you are, how confident you are, I knew you were the right one for this job. If I stick with you, Senpai, I think I can learn to be confident again. Leave it to me.
Yes!
Great, thank you. You're a strange one, Senpai. I didn't think you'd accept. Well, I'll try and return the favor through our deal. Alright, rank 2. I can avoid being surrounded by enemies in the palace. Nice. Ta-da! Oh, excuse me. I should get going. I have a meeting with my coach.
I'll be heading home now.
I need to get going for today, but I'll make sure you don't regret this. Thanks to Kasumi's training, I feel like my stamina increased.
All right.
Extra HP. Nice. Thank you very much for joining me today, Amamiya-kun. Or Amamiya-senpai. Are you feeling sore after all of that? You've placed stress on muscles that you don't use very often. Please remember to massage them out before you sleep. But I'm glad you accepted my request. I was so relieved. Suddenly I got really hungry, and then my stomach wouldn't stop growling in my meeting. Impressive. Thank you very much, though I don't really know why that's worth any praise. An excessive diet tends to make most people feel sick, but it seems to have the opposite effect on me. But since you're helping me out, I'll do whatever it takes to maintain my shape. I hope you can help me next time, Senpai. I'll be reaching out again soon. Well then, talk to you soon.
Ah, you're back.
Hey, you know we're going to that TV station tomorrow, yeah? I'm thinking we might find our next target there. Oh, that's right. We're always hearing gossip about the dark sides of celebrities. No, you're absolutely right. With that much money, they've probably got their fingers in all sorts of dirty business. That phrasing has quite the immoral ring to it. Dude, you always react to the weirdest stuff. Anyway, we get to observe a live recording of a show, right? Oh, maybe we're gonna be on TV! We'll just be in the crowd, remember? Any TV appearances would be for like 2 seconds. No, try not to pull any fanciful stunts to garner attention, okay? On Discovery Town Detectives, we talk about Moto Machi Chinatown, a popular attraction for foodies. So many Chinese restaurants. Yes, high-quality Chinese food is true perfection. Good smells are coming from all over this place, so it's easy to find something great to eat here. Okay. Who can I hang out with? I'm just gonna go to Central Street and see who this link might be. Oh, it's Mishima. Heck, why not? Let's hang out with Mishima.
Hi.
The Phantom Thieves have really made their big primetime debut. Info started pouring into the fan site, too. I'm gonna be a busy bee. So, you did the request I asked you to do. Thanks. Hey, so I figured out another way I can help as your strategic image management representative. That's a great deal for you, of course. Are you free today? Alright, let's rank this up. Hey, we'll be going to an expensive buffet over in Shibuya.
Alright, let's go.
Don't worry about the price, though. Come on, follow me. Today's my treat. Phantom Thieves are all about fancy stuff like this, right? That's why we're here. Oh, and it's just the two of us, so don't be afraid to go all out. What do you want to eat? I love desserts. Huh, me too. I hear the cake here is like the prize gem of the buffet. The perfect mark for a Phantom Thief. But before we eat we should eat some normal food before that. Huh, would you rather have meat or fish?
Actually...
Anyway, I posted on the fan site that I had connections to you guys. The fandom really ate that up. Don't worry though, I didn't say anything that would point to my real identity. I did end up talking about how expensive it is to run our little organization though. The donations I got after that were pretty generous to say the least. But I guess our loving sponsors just wanted to show some support. Not bad for strategic management, huh? That sounds like a scam. What do you mean? Everyone was glad to donate if it meant supporting the Phantom Thieves. Speaking of which, the bill for our meal is a fine place to start, taking advantage of that support. Wait a minute. I've seen on the news that using donations for stuff other than what's publicized is a serious crime. Food is definitely an acceptable business expense, but can the same be said of an expensive buffet?
Oh.
The more I think about this whole thing, the less I think we should use the donations here. I mean, people would get mad at a politician for using tax money for personal affairs. The same probably applies to the Phantom Thieves. I guess returning the money would be the best choice. Of course it would.
That's right.
Yeah, we really need to make sure we keep the image of the Phantom Thieves clean in our fans' minds. I'll return the money and thank the fandom for their generosity. They'll love that. It might be a waste of some nice resources, but it's all good as long as it boosts our popularity, right? Man, maybe I was born to do this strategy stuff. I'm honestly getting pretty good at it. Don't worry, I'm still gathering info on the forum, too. I actually have a few solid leads right now. Everything so far has been close to home, but these next ones are gonna blow your socks off. Rank up! No special benefit, though.
Oh.
So, if we're returning the money, how are we gonna cover our meal? I'm flat broke. I guess let's just go home. Oh, Amamiya? Sorry for dragging you out for no reason again. As strategic image management rep for the Phantom Thieves, I wanted to splurge a little to boost morale, but I guess it ended up being pretty good for our PR in the end, right? That's one way to view it. It's all about thinking strategically. It was kind of rough avoiding the employees' glares on the way out, but we gotta stay positive. There's still so much I have to do for you guys. I'll work even harder. I want to be a real asset to the Phantom Thieves. Okay, bye. Alright, it's the TV thing today.
And that's why we recruit sponsors to help make TV shows. I'm sure you know about commercial breaks. Well, those are actually sponsor-related product placements. To sum things up, ratings are vitally important for a station's production funding, and...
This is interesting.
Huh? Oh, then you'd better keep listening, man.
For example, soap opera reruns are shown in the day, whereas alluring newswomen are broadcast at night. Thus, the scheduling department is where we decide what time we broadcast which program. I suppose you could say it's the place where the scheduling is determined.
Could this get any more obvious?
You're right.
So sleepy. So, the best parts are taken from the footage in order to cut down the program to the desired length. The place where this filmed footage is edited would be the editing room.
Hey, how much longer does this go?
I swear, I'm not gonna last.
What's going on? I can't stand all this noise.
Hey, asshole!
My apologies. I'll have them leave right away. Now then, it's time for a bit of hands-on experience.
Damn it! Who does that jerk think he is?
Hey there. You want to be on TV?
Huh?
You've got a slammin' bot after all.
Oh my gosh.
I'm on a school trip.
And your art style doesn't match the rest of the crowd.
Just give me a call if you're interested. I'd greatly welcome a message from you, day or night.
Yeah.
Greatly welcome my ass. It's obvious what he's after. Do these rotten adults care about anything other than looks? I'll yank their stupid hearts out, damn it.
Will you quiet down? You're supposed to be acting like good students today.
I understand you're bored, but please don't cause any trouble, okay?
Yes, Master. I mean...
Well then, let's have you see what it's like to be an AC. Oh, that stands for assistant camera. When we're moving cameras, we need people who can keep the cables from getting tangled up. The blonde will do. He seems like he's got energy to spare anyway. Guy next to him, you can come to if you're feeling lonely.
Starring
Come
Ren
on, go up and grab
Amamiya
the
as
cables.
guy next to him.
Damn it. This sucks. Ah, what a pain in the ass!
This is totally killing my vibe.
We fought valiantly against the long cables.
I'm so pissed off! Aren't we supposed to be guests? Why the hell do we have to be doing manual labor? This is bullshit! Going to the bathroom didn't even make me feel better.
Does that usually, like, reset your emotional state?
Quiet down, will you? I get how you feel, though. That sucked for the both of us.
Oh, we gotta do more of this tomorrow, too?
No flaking out, Ryuji.
I know. I gotta be a good boy, right? Being Phantom Thieves ain't easy.
And that reminds me, we get to go home straight from here today. We don't spend much time in this area, so why don't we relax and check out some shops beforehand? Oh, I know a place! I want to go to that huge pancake-looking place we passed on the way here. It looked delicious. What was that?
Oh, you mean Dometown? The round part is a baseball stadium, then along the outside, they've got an amusement park.
Oh, wow.
It's right in the middle
Elaborate.
of a business area, but they have some pretty hardcore rides there too.
All right, let's go. I'll show you just how courageous I am.
Going on a scary ride doesn't really prove any kind of courage.
Not like cats can get on anyways.
Really?
Really? You might be able to sneak in if you stay in the bag, but you'd totally puke if you did that. But, let's just go to Dometown. I'm really feeling it now.
Me too. My stomach's ready for roller coasters.
I think I'll pass on the puke rides.
Excuse me. I couldn't help but notice your uniforms. Are you students of Shujin Academy?
It's Sushi Boy.
Yeah, what do you want?
I happened to be passing by, so it seemed polite to greet you. We'll be filming together, after all. Ah, where are my manners? My name is Goro Akechi.
Akechi?
Filming? What, you a celebrity?
Only to the extent of appearing on TV a couple of times.
Oh!
My apologies. I truly was just passing by. I must be going. There's a briefing for tomorrow's recording that I have to attend. So, you're going to go have cake now? I missed lunch today, so I'm quite hungry myself.
Huh? Cake? What are you talking about?
Oh, am I mistaken? I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes.
Dang it, now I want pancakes.
Well, see you tomorrow.
That guy's gotta be some kind of startup entertainer or something. He's never gonna get popular with that kind of hair, though.
You don't get it.
It's fine. We'll see him again tomorrow anyways. Come on, let's get to Dometown.
Dometown, Dometown, Dometown.